1 Chronicles, chapter 22. And David said, This is the house of the Lord God, and this is the altar for the burnt offering of Israel. And David commanded to gather together the strangers that were in the land of Israel. And he set masons to hew and polish stones, to build the house of God. David also prepared much iron for the nails of the doors and of the gates, and for the joinings, and abundance of brass passing weight, and cedar trees without number, for the Sidonians and they of Tyre brought much cedar wood to David. And David said, Solomon my son is young and tender, and we must build an house for the Lord, magnifical, excellent, and of great fame, and dignity throughout all countries. I will therefore now prepare for him. So David prepared very much before his death. Then he called Solomon his son, and charged him to build an house for the Lord God of Israel. And David said to Solomon, My son, I purposed with myself to build an house to the name of the Lord my God. But the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Thou hast shed much blood, and hast made great battles. Thou shalt not build an house unto my name, for thou hast shed much blood upon the earth in my sight. Behold, a son is born to thee, which shall be a man of rest, for I will give him rest from all his enemies round about. Therefore his name is Solomon, and I will send peace and quietness upon Israel in his days. He shall build an house for my name, and he shall be my son, and I will be his father, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom upon Israel forever. Now therefore, my son, the Lord shall be with thee, and thou shalt prosper, and thou shalt build an house to the Lord thy God, as he hath spoken of thee. Only the Lord give thee wisdom and understanding, and give thee charge over Israel, even to keep the law of the Lord thy God. Then thou shalt prosper, if thou take heed to observe the statutes and the judgments which the Lord commanded Moses for Israel. Be strong and of good courage. Fear not, neither be afraid. For behold, according to my poverty have I prepared for the house of the Lord 100,000 talents of gold, and 1,000,000 talents of silver, and of brass, and of iron passing weight. For there was abundance. I have also prepared timber and stone, and thou mayest provide more thereto. Moreover, thou hast workmen with thee enough, hewers of stone, and workmen of timber, and all men expert in every work. Of gold, of silver, and of brass, and of iron there is no number. Up therefore, and be doing, and the Lord will be with thee. David also commanded all the princes of Israel to help Solomon his son, saying, Is not the Lord your God with you, and hath given you rest on every side? For he hath given the inhabitants of the land into mine hand, and the land is subdued before the Lord, and before his people. Now set your hearts and your souls to seek the Lord your God, and arise, and build the sanctuary of the Lord God, to bring the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and the holy vessels of God, into the house built for the name of the Lord,